We're going to start by taking a guess at all the touch points of your service. There are many words for touch points, but basically they are the important moments in the journey you're taking people on.
A touch point is the point at which a customer touches your business. So they could touch it by reading a review online, or they could have a touch point when they walk through the door of your store. They can be digital, they can be physical. The important thing is that they're key moments in the customer's journey. We're going to focus on the touch points you can control, like your website, your signage, not the touch points you can't control, like your customers talking to their friends.
Before you go out and get data from real people, you'll have to try and fill out what you think the stages they go through.
As usual, we've made a Google spreadsheet you can use if you'd like. Just make a copy of it to get started. We'll be starting up the top with the touch points.
So, to get started, write in the obvious points where your service interacts with people. Yeah, so you're looking at the experience of obtaining cupcake.
So, the first step in obtaining cupcakes is walking into the bakery.
Ooh. Or is there one step before, which is actually finding the bakery in the first place? They'll have to have found out about it. So is it that, yeah, they've either been there before, or maybe they've heard about it through Google or a friend, they read about it in broadsheet. Once you've written down a touch point, think about what someone would have to do right before or right after. You might find a more important touch point that you hadn't thought of.
So I'll keep walking into the bakery here, and then add a new column before, which we'll call Find the Bakery in Google.
One thing to keep in mind is don't be too specific with your touch points. Try and describe the problem someone is facing rather than the solution. To help with this, we can use the jobs to be done literature. What job is someone trying to accomplish at this point? Think about what the person is trying to achieve. So you'll be finding all the different ways people are trying to do that.
So if Find the Bakery in Google sounds like my solution, I guess what they're really trying to do is find out about the bakery. Now, the next one might be choosing some cupcakes, and then maybe talking to the person at the counter, unless, right, is that also not high level enough?
How could we make it more high level? So why are they talking to the person at the service?
They want to eat the cupcakes?
They're buying, they wouldn't make the purchase, so they can eat the cupcake.
Right,
yes.
Cool. Great. So I'll make this one make purchases. And then finally, the customer gets to the best touch point, eating cupcake. Yum. Now, I feel like something might go here, in between those two, but I don't really know what.
That's the thing, even if you don't have those words for it right now, again, that's why you're going to go and do some interviews, or you're going to get some other data somehow. And that could be, just going and even observing a cupcake bakery.
So for now, I'll just leave some question marks so that I know to come back to this in my interviews.
As you give this a go, you'll probably start to get some disagreement with your team. That's really good. These are the touch points that you'll have to go and get more information about.
How long should I spend doing this?
Try to spend as little as possible. Excel especially is a right flirt. It can be really enticing just to spend a lot of time making it real nice, making all of the different boxes, have the right grid lines. Don't do any of that. Just get the bare bones of it. It'll end up changing as you find out what really matters to people. This first step just gets you thinking, what are the most important interactions we have with our customers?